Good morning, guys. So to be recording our mommy-daughter work at home, school from home routine. So I am going to get up first things first. I'm in the bed. So usually when I wake up, I watch YouTube videos, and I have been watching YouTube videos, but I didn't record that part. Now I'm going to get up and I'm going to go use the bathroom and get myself prepared so that I can get my daughter's breakfast ready and then go ahead and wake her up and get her started on her schoolwork.
Setup in the bathroom is a little bit different for now because I'm about to move. So yeah, my setup is a little different for now because I'm about to move. So there's not really much in here except for the essentials like my deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, washcloth, that type of stuff. So I brush my teeth. Usually what happens is that I will take a look at her lesson plan before I get her on the computer so that I know exactly how much we have to do and what subjects it is, because certain subjects she needs more guidance than others. So this is a list of her classes. So math, hold on guys, sorry. Yeah, so this is the things that she has to do today, and then right here is how we know that they're complete. So it'll be green once she completes them. So she's gonna go through, do her lessons, and she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things to do today. She usually, sometimes she'll have sometimes she will have what are called live sessions, and they will show up over in this area, which means that she goes into a live class with a real teacher, and they go over things because she struggled a little bit. So we're gonna go and we're gonna get her waking up. Stink, you gotta wake up. It's Friday. Remember we wake up earlier on Friday? I know you're tired, Stinky Bear. Get up and go in the bathroom and wash your face and go pee-pee and brush your teeth, okay? You gonna get up? Y'all, like this is the usual. Friday, it's a little bit more difficult because you wake up a little bit earlier, and it takes her a little bit to get awakened. So mommy's gonna start making your breakfast, and I need you to get up so you can get ready for school, okay? All right, so go ahead and get up. I do, guys. So I come over to the windows. I open up the blinds. Ta-da! Ta-da! I open this blind so we can get sunlight in here. Take the waffles out, put one in the toaster. I have all my cheese, my eggs, my and butter. She likes cheese in her eggs, so yeah. So this, we drink almond milks that I've had so far. I have garlic powder, pepper, onion powder, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in her eggs, mix it up and scramble them, and then we will. As for me, I know y'all are probably like, oh, you're making her breakfast. As for me, honestly, sometimes I eat breakfast in the morning, sometimes I don't. We're gonna go check on her. Hello. So she's just washing her face and getting herself awake. You okay? Mm-hmm. All right. And I'm going to go back to the stove. All right, guys, so her breakfast is done. All right, so that's her breakfast and that's her tea. So we're gonna go over to the computer. So now, guys, I'm gonna do what I usually do. I'm back in the room. I just turned the light on. It's a little too dark still to open the blinds. I usually open the blinds because it's a little earlier. So I'm just gonna come and make up the bed now. So I'm gonna try to put you guys somewhere. I basically just brush the bed off, make sure there's no food crumbs, foot crumbs, anything. I don't know, boogers, anything like that. I just washed these sheets the day before yesterday, so the sheets are pretty clean. Now I'm gonna go back out here with baby girl and make sure that she gets started on her lessons, because sometimes little Miss Lady likes to procrastinate. You okay? I'm gonna take her plate and put it in the kitchen for when I start washing dishes, which will be in a few. I'm gonna start my dishwater now. So she's starting with her vocabulary right now. So the page is gonna load, and then it basically just goes over everything. So like she's working on aquatic words right now. That's gonna be vocabulary for her. The last lesson was homographs, and yeah. So
you know aquatic said it on one of the clipboard, on the clipboard thing.
Yep. And so what she'll do, she'll probably need her headset. She does have a headset. She's using the headset that I used for a previous work from home job. And then it will have her to go through each thing, and that's basically her schooling. Like that's how she does her schooling. All the books that you saw on the floor, there will be times where she's instructed to do things offline with me, and then that's where the books come into play. So I will show you guys that later. I'm gonna just let her do her work, but we're gonna go to the kitchen and get started cleaning up, because it's Friday, honey, and who ain't got time for supposed to be dirty as me? Okay. So I have to monitor her because there are times on her on the school website where they request me to do certain things. So go ahead and sit over there on the couch. So it's telling her to come and get me. And then basically I have to ask her for her spelling checkpoint. I have to ask her to spell words. I'm turning the computer away from her, and then I'm going to ask her her spelling words, and she's going to tell me, and I have to check whether or not she spelled it right or wrong. So the first one is does, which you saw that one already.
That's
so
easy, even though
I know. So what is does? How do you spell it?
DOES.
All right, perfect. The next word is do. Done.
DONE. I told you I'm cold.
You're cold? Oh no. Later.
LATER.
Always.
ALWAYS.
Perfect. Sunday. Okay. Okay. Excellent. I have a water bottle that I usually fill up morning, noon, and night. Probably more than that, but definitely in the morning, definitely at night before I go to sleep, so that I can have something by my bedside to drink. I'm gonna take it and put it in the freezer because I like for it to get really cold. Yeah, I like for it to get really cold when before I work. So I'm gonna come back on when I'm in the car and I'm going down the steps. Yeah, this part is not typically my morning routine. Like, I would still be in the house right now, but my daughter is still home, and so she knows how to like make herself, like, you know, simple things like sandwiches and stuff. So I need to go get some bread because we're out of bread, and she needs to have something for lunch. So yeah, everyone, I'm still in, and so I thought it was not that so long that I Hello. So as you guys can see, it's more light in here. Baby girl is still working on her schoolwork. It is currently, I don't know how to use my phone anymore, y'all. I got a new phone and I don't know how to use it. It's 8:13. So I think she's probably gotten about 5 out of the 8 top subjects for today covered. Or either this will be her 5th one. So we're almost done. Typically, on a typical day, it takes us about 4 to 5 hours. Some days it takes us about 7 because she has, you know, the live class sessions, which are like an hour each. And then sometimes it's like 10, 11, 12 things to do. And some of the things that we have to do are like an hour long or almost an hour long. So yeah, a standard day. So anyway, what I wanted to come and talk to you guys about while she's doing her work is the fact that I don't know if like whoever's gonna watch this, if you're gonna have like questions. So she is not homeschooled. She goes to school from home. The difference is that I am not her teacher, even though I feel like it a lot of times. She does have teachers. She does have people that, you know, she has to report to. She has to turn in assignments. There will be times where we have to go to actual facilities and do live testing. She was sent everything except for the computer. The computer is mine, as y'all know. If you've watched my other videos, you've seen that I bought it for a previous work from home job that didn't work out. And I just never really used it after that. So now it's basically hers to use for school. So how it worked is I signed up for the program for her. The program is free. I pay for nothing except for possibly like field trips if they have them. And then like little stuff that she might need, like glue or, you know, construction paper. But other than that, all of those books. Oh, by the way, as y'all can see, I reorganized it because that's how it should be. Until we get a shelf or something to put in here to, you know, basically put her stuff. And I have, you know, the printer there as well, because sometimes it tells us to print stuff, but I don't really print stuff because I know ink is expensive and I don't want to keep buying ink, and it tells us to print stuff like each topic almost every day. So I work around that. Like we'll just do it. We'll have they have sheets in the online website that you can pull up and it'll show you what you're supposed to print. So we just go over it either on basic paper, or we'll just pull it up and then go over it that way. So she got like 2 or 3, it was like 2 boxes of material, and then in each box was like individual boxes of stuff. So she has math, language arts, writing, spelling, cursive stuff, science, art, and history stuff. And then she has like, they sent her clay, they sent her paint and paint brushes, they sent her compasses, math cubes, the goggles things for science, I forgot what they're called, but anyway, they sent her all of the materials that she'll need for the courses through her whole time of doing this. They sent her all of the books. Again, we did not pay for any of that. The only things we had to provide were, you know, whatever I mentioned before, and like pencils and stuff, and the computer. So they sent us a welcome letter. They sent the packing slip. I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't have stuff on it. Hold on. I'm trying to... It's hard for me to show y'all this. They sent us the packing slip that had, like, you know, the materials in it. They sent us like introductions and a checklist of each thing. So for social studies, it shows us what we should have. For history, same thing. So we had a checklist to make sure that in each box all the materials came as they were supposed to make sure that, you know, she had everything that she's supposed to. To be honest with you, I did not go over the checklist. And I should have, because it's been like almost a month since she's been in school. But I will do that now. And I'm pretty sure that everything is there though, because we've been going through the lessons and she's been just fine. Like she's had, you know, she's been able to do everything. She's been able to get each book that she needed. So don't be a me. When you get the checklist, actually go through them. I kind of rushed into things because we didn't get her materials until late. They sent them like 3 or 4 days after school had started, so we were kind of like all over the place at first. But that's because we were having issues with like paperwork, and I had to keep resubmitting stuff and just doing all this extra stuff. So anyway, they did require for her to have a up-to-date physical, eye exam, hearing exam, just like a standard school. You know, updated shots and everything. Because of the fact that even though most of her time is spent at home, like I said, she does have specific locations. Sorry, y'all, I'm having the shakes. So she does have specific locations that she has to go to for testing, and, you know, she has field trips where she'll be interacting with children. So those things do matter. Y'all know she has glasses. We took her to get glasses, and actually it's probably about that time again where we have to take her to get her eyes examined. But yeah, so I just wanted to come and talk to y'all about that. Next up is me. Mine I had already pre-recorded before we moved from the other apartment, so I'm just going to kind of attach that stuff in there for my work from home stuff, because I can't really talk about my work. I can't really show my computer. I can't really do any of that. So my work is very confidential, so to speak, and so I can't really say what I do. I can't really show you guys, but I do have as much as I think I do have as much as I possibly can show you. So I hope that, you know, you guys enjoyed this video. I was going to try to show you offline, like what we do, but the only thing she's had offline so far was reading, and we didn't really have to go over that together. So yeah, if y'all want me to do another video on it, if you have other questions, just let me know. All right, guys, so I can't really show you much here, but I'm going to turn on my work computer. And thank you so much for watching, and see you later. You want to tell them see them later?
Bye.
All right, so bye guys.